Good evening, family. Welcome to Military Strategies. We are live right now, March 7th, 2026, 8:26 p.m. in Israel, live from the epicenter of the Middle East earthquake that this country has caused. To kick the dictators of Iran off this planet. Family, your likes, your comments. Today we check if life has been destroyed. We begin. Oh, the intro didn't go well. The intro didn't go well. This can't be. This is a disaster. The nerves from seeing Tel Aviv broken, destroyed. We have to redo the intro. We have to redo it, family. I know a lot of you are here. We have to repeat this. We have to repeat it. If it doesn't come out right, we have to do it again. Let's do it. Good evening, family. Welcome to Military Strategies. We are live right now, March 7th, 2026, 8:29 p.m. live. From Israel, the epicenter of the Middle East earthquake. That is fighting, that is battling right now to destroy the dictatorship of Iran. And today we're going to tell you whether Tel Aviv has been destroyed or not. Family, we are live right now. Let's begin. I can't believe it. But what the hell is happening right now? No, this isn't a welcome to Military Strategies. We are live right now. Family, welcome to your home, to your place. Ariel Kanieski, I don't know if he's there, we'll see. While we were doing the second intro, the alarm went off. I can't believe that. Kanieski, are you there? Are you not? Is he? Ariel, there he is. There is Kanieski.
I'm here.
I'm here?
But what's going on here? But what is this? But let's see.
Wait, no, two things. One, what happened to the intro? I didn't get what happened.
Okay, I'll explain it to you. Okay, no.
1 second, but 1 second before that, they just rang.
The alarm just went off. The alarm was going off. I was doing the intro, and the phone starts vibrating, and I say, what's going on here? What a day, my God.
In the next few minutes, we're going to leave here.
In the next
minutes, we're leaving to go see. I'm telling you, for now, we don't know how many missiles they've launched. As soon as we know if it's 2 or 3, I'll tell you if it's a lot or a few, but I won't tell you the exact number. For now, launches have been detected from Iran. We're about 4 minutes away from the sirens going off, 4 minutes until the sirens go off. All of this is possible.
But well, this program could start off more intense. Today we're going to see the destruction of Tel Aviv. We're going to see everything destroyed.
But listen, what happened to you in the intro?
Because, okay, I'll explain to you what happened.
because I also don't hear everything going out.
Of course, I had planned today that we were going to go live outside. That is, the studio was set up for you and me to connect at the place where we were today.
All right.
Yes, we discussed that. I added a filter to block background noises, like wind and similar sounds. Of course, I left the filter on and it was cutting the music, so it kept going chop, 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 so it wasn't good, so well, we'll cut it there later. Have you noticed that I don't read the intros? They just come out however they come out, and it's whatever comes to my mind. What do you want me to say? What a day.
What a day. Yeah, what a day. But listen, we're tired, right?
Me, I mean, look, emotionally, I'm Ariel.
Walking through a desolate, destroyed city, everything on fire, honestly, it really messes you up.
Me, honestly, what can I say? I'm in shock.
And did you ever imagine seeing Tel Aviv like this, in such a desolate state?
I feel betrayed because I believe I've been deceived. I believe the state of Israel has deceived me. I thought or believed it was true that the missiles hadn't reached Tel Aviv. I believed that the videos we were seeing on Twitter were artificial intelligence. I thought there was a bit of decency in the information, but it's been a huge shock. I mean, even 15 kilometers from Tel Aviv, you could already see columns of smoke rising, black smoke, and it was thick, dangerous smoke. We saw people wearing masks. I mean,
I'm mentally devastated. I'm emotionally devastated. After seeing that tremendous desolate landscape, I'm looking for the moment when I can leave this country already, because I'm obviously not going to stay.
well, the scene of the boats picking up people on the seashore.
No, people parachuting off skyscrapers to save themselves when a missile was about to hit. That was terrible.
I don't know. There was... Do you remember when we saw that tower that started to fall? Literally, the skyscraper was falling. I can't believe it, Ariel. It was so shocking, so intense. Everything we've seen. I mean, this war, there's so much hidden. They're deceiving us so much. Thank goodness we're here to see it.
I didn't believe it, honestly, but it's obvious that he's telling the truth.
We're being sarcastic. No, you'll see it now.
No, listen, I'm leaving here. Tomorrow, I'll start packing my bags to see how I can escape from this country. The elites of Anglo-Zionism.
Look, I'm not going to ask for help.
I've been lying this whole time.
Of course. I won't ask the Spanish embassy for help since they won't do anything, but maybe I'll try the Portuguese embassy or another place. Someone get me out of here, please.
Exactly.
Well, what about the guys? Wait. For me, the most hardcore thing has been those trucks with the guys dressed in biohazard suits. I didn't even know anymore. When we threw ourselves to the ground, we saw them with masks, with oxygen tanks. I was saying, my God, this looks like a zombie invasion. It was incredible.
Thank goodness we went to record it so people could see it. Because if not, they wouldn't have believed us.
Honestly, Ariel, for me it has been... I'm going to stop defending Israel. I'm going to stop telling the truth about all this. I'm going to start being realistic now. I'm really sorry. Well,
before showing the videos, we have videos. I'm letting you know that the sirens are going off right now in part of downtown Tel Aviv. Again, because constantly...
Well, just imagine, but there aren't any skyscrapers left standing.
Yeah. I don't know what else they want to hit, really. I don't know what else they want to hit, but it seems like they're still firing.
Hey, your mic keeps cutting out. Is there a filter causing it? Or the compressor or limiter, so it shuts quickly. Sometimes it just cuts out, you know? Sometimes it goes out and comes back.
I'm heading to the shelter because the siren is going off.
Well, anyway, Taco is already there. Honestly, I don't know what they're going to destroy. I have no idea, because everything is already destroyed. It's incredible. All right, let's connect quickly. Let's connect quickly to the cameras. Let's monitor what's happening right now. We're live, everyone, here on Military Strategies. Welcome. Please leave your likes and your comments. Ariel Kaniensky is running to the shelter right now because the massive attack from Iran, expected for weeks now, is coming. Let's watch it here. And leave audio. You can hear a plane landing, Right now, we go back. We are live right now, family, here on Military Strategies. I'm already in the bunker. The truth is that when I came out of the bunker, everything was destroyed. It was incredible. Okay. The experience was honestly terrible. We're here, family. We'll live here, hang in there, weather the storm. Now I'm going to explain this whole story to you. Now I'm going to give you the keys, obviously, to what's happening here, what's going on. A while ago, Iran launched 2 ballistic missiles at the north, at Haifa. Afterwards, there were launches. This afternoon, there were launches. There was a launch, at least before we arrived in Tel Aviv. And then there was another launch when we were already in Tel Aviv. We have all of this recorded, we have it documented, and we have everything recorded. We have recorded everything that has happened, everything that has occurred. Even the arrival of an alien ship, which has also arrived. The aliens have arrived at the destroyed Ben Gurion airport. An alien has arrived. Now we are going to see it. These have been moments of great tension. Right now, just as Iran has said that it will no longer attack its neighbors. Iran claimed it would stop attacking its neighbors, yet it has continued to do so. They said they were no longer going to attack Dubai, but they have attacked Dubai, they have attacked the airport, they keep bombing Bahrain, Qatar, they keep bombing everywhere. But they say they are not going to attack their neighbors anymore, that it was a mistake, and they apologize. Now they are apologizing. Sorry, they said sorry, this just got a little out of hand for them. In my opinion, they're running out of close-range attack capability now, even, and they prefer to launch missiles little by little against Israel, so that the siren goes off. And people, well... take cover in the shelters, people run out, traffic gets cut off, all these things, well, they're on alert. We hear a UFO that's right now landing, taking off from Ben Gurion Airport. The aliens have also arrived already. It's incredible what you're going to see today. Breaking the whole pattern, it completely breaks the pattern of the story they've been telling us for days. The situation in Lebanon as well, we're going to see it. We have a lot of videos, a lot of things happening over there. All right, it seems that for now there is no more news about the attack, or at least there are no more attacks. It's the same as always. 2 or 3 missiles launched, and that's it. Look, here is Ariel. He's right here, Ariel.
Hello?
How does he hear you?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, we're back because the siren went off in the industrial area. I live near the industrial area, but not in the industrial area, so that's it.
We're back.
Yes.
There hasn't been massive destruction. No.
I'm telling you.
Hey, your mic is still acting up. Let's see. Talk to me. Hello?
Hello.
I mean, you have to look at the mic, okay? If you move away from the mic, that's a problem. Come on. Okay, you have to remove the filters, like background noise removal or the noise gate. Turn it off. Turn it off, or it will cut your voice, making you hard to hear and causing problems.
Now it sounds better. Hello?
Hello, no, it sounds a little worse. Okay, I left you like that. That's it, that's it.
Okay?
Okay. Ariel?
Yes.
Now I can hear myself in the background. Now I can hear myself in the background. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello.
Testing, testing.
I hear you clearly, but sometimes I hear my own voice in the background. I'll try not to shout.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, that's it, that's it, that's it.
Okay.
Let's get closer to the mic. Tel Aviv, destroyed city?
Listen, good thing we went to record it so we can really show people what's happening.
We start with this video there on the seashore together. Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
I think I'm only going to play this one, okay? The rest we'll do on your channel. I find it super interesting because there is a lot of breaking news. The son of the Ayatollah has been injured. Mojtaba has been attacked.
Mokhtar.
Mokhtar. Ayatollah Mokhtar. Well, Mojtaba has been attacked. Let's talk about the operation, because last night we couldn't give any details. We couldn't comment. We couldn't say what we had there. We're gonna look at this now too, and a couple more details. I don't know. Is that okay with you? We'll watch the rest of the videos on your channel, since they're so well edited. And it's going to be really great. Well, let's see what happened. I'll turn off the camera for a moment. You can mute yourself and listen if you want. Okay, I'm turning off the camera, Dariel. I'm turning off my camera. Please, we don't want anyone to feel hurt by these images. We don't want to. We are going to see very harsh images, images that may hurt the feelings of the Iranians. Ayatollahs and... Let's see. Let's watch it. Let's see what happened here in Tel Aviv. I'm totally disappointed, as I said, and this is terrible. It's terrible what's happening. It's terrible right now. Hopefully this gets resolved. Well, family, we've arrived in Tel Aviv. Honestly, the smoke doesn't let us see. There are even planes and everything already. We see the columns of smoke rising. The missiles are falling. This is hell. It's unbelievable. We're here with Ariel Kanieski, who's around here. Kanieski.
Cheers, cheers.
With Taco too. We also brought Taco with us, war correspondent.
Exactly.
We see a lot of columns of smoke. We see the skyscrapers destroyed.
The apocalypse?
The apocalypse, he's there.
The apocalypse. In Tel Aviv, all the destroyed buildings, as you can clearly see there, everything on fire, explosions everywhere.
People jumping from the buildings.
Nothing is left standing. Nothing is left standing. People fleeing by the sea.
Look at them swimming.
Escaping, every man for himself. No one is walking here on the boardwalk having a coffee. People are scared to death. Look, as you can see, no one is coming out here to exercise. All the Israelis are in the shelter, crying and terrified. Look.
In panic?
In panic. These people are running away.
Right now they're escaping.
It's terrible what's happening in Tel Aviv. It's crazy. This looks like the war of Gog and Magog. Boom.
We had to come all the way to Tel Aviv because they've been talking and reporting all night and all day. In fact, we could go up there. I think you can go up there. Yeah.
Now we're going to see it from above?
Now we're going to see it from above. To see the flames from the skyscrapers, the towering inferno. And all night long, people were saying that the city was destroyed, that it's hell here. We have come to Jaffa, which is the Arab area. The shops are open, people are calm, total coexistence. This is tremendous. This is amazing. Amazing to see people out enjoying the day. There go the arriving planes. Look, a tanker. There's a Yeti tanker arriving. A Strato tanker right now. That's going to land at Ben Gurion. There we are seeing it. It's amazing, Kaninsky. It's amazing.
It's very serious.
It's very serious. Very serious. I don't know. I still can't explain it. That the plane can land at a destroyed airport is one thing.
Listen, no, these are very harsh images we're showing. Seriously, we apologize to the people for showing these unpleasant images of the city of Tel Aviv. Honestly, like I said, I'm totally devastated. I hope YouTube doesn't take down this video for showing these images, which really are terrible.
Yeah, it's been traumatic. After seeing this, I'm going to have to see a psychiatrist.
No, seriously, it's terrible how the city of Tel Aviv is destroyed, how it's surrounded on all sides, constantly bombarded. You could see it there. It was perfectly clear in the images. The images are clear. The evidence is there. Seriously, the evidence is there. As you can see, the YouTube channels that say Tel Aviv was destroyed, that the airport isn't working, that everyone is in panic. As you can see, they're right, they are. That's why we went to Tel Aviv, to show you the city's destruction.
Look, I'm going to read you a couple of no.
Look at how people walk, scared to death, running there on the boardwalk. I mean, it's impressive. I've never seen people fleeing so terrified.
Look, I'm going to read you a couple of headlines. This is tremendous. Iran bombs Israeli airport, Ben Gurion in flames, Iran. The Ayatollah documents his revenge against Tel Aviv. Iran bombs airport of. Maximum alert in Israel. Iran's final blow launches a brutal attack on Israel, Tel Aviv in flames. I'm continuing. It's just that I'm looking at the list here. 72 hours of hell over Tel Aviv. Iran brutally bombs Israel. True promise. For it has begun.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Listen, do you have any footage of Tehran around there?
Wow, from Tehran we have some, well,
Let's put it on.
The thing is, if we put it on, someone will tune in and think it's Tel Aviv. We'd have to change the title.
Of course.
This is going to be, let's see, for those who don't see it from the beginning. Well, I have a photograph. I've also taken pictures, okay? I also have pictures. This is great. Let's see. I'm going to look for them. Are there pictures you didn't realize I took during our work today?
I was cleaning up Taco's poop.
Yes, it's true. Taco dropped a poop missile. It's the only thing that's fallen. It's terrible.
The only missile that fell in Tel Aviv was Taco's.
It was Tacos. Look at the people on the beach. You weren't seeing this, I'm telling you. No, Ariel. Back there's a lot of people on the beach. Look at the people, the picture of people walking along the beach. All right, and this was 10 minutes after launching the missile at Tel Aviv. You have that recorded? We'll see it during the launch. You'll see it later.
We'll see it later.
We'll see it later on Kaninsky's channel. Well, Iran is obviously not like Tel Aviv. Iran has a series of problems, let's say, complicated, serious, actually quite serious. Beirut too. Beirut also has its own issues. Beirut is in a very complicated situation right now. Look at the renovation they just did here. It's like Tel Aviv. It's the same as Tel Aviv. Now they even give you 2 for 1. They knock down 2 buildings with 1 piece of ammunition.
Well, let's tell the truth. What the truth? Strategies.
Let's see. The truth is that Tel Aviv is not on fire. Tel Aviv is not destroyed. Tel Aviv is not suffering a massive attack, nor are people terrified. Listen.
Some people in the chat got scared.
Yes, there are people who believed us. There are people who trust us so blindly.
Yes.
Yes, they're telling the truth.
You know what scares me? That someone might have watched the video halfway through, just halfway, and leaves believing it.
Of course. And now they're going to come in and say, damn, but they're going to come in and say, no. I mean, they were right about what they said last night on that channel, Tel Aviv exploding.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Well, this is Tehran, huh? This is Tehran, just so people know. Tehran.
Let's make it clear, that's Tehran.
Tehran. Maybe we should put a label saying Tehran. The United States and Israel are now focused on destroying arsenals, not even launch platforms anymore, which they consider something residual. Now they're paving the way for what may come later, which could be a ground operation. Meanwhile, the eliminations of high-ranking officials from the Iranian government and military leadership continue. More images from Iran, I repeat. This is Iran. Event? Very tremendous, huh? Very tremendous. The images, those really
are tremendous.
Those really.
It's no joke anyway. The images we see from Tehran are not attacks on civilian targets, which also needs to be made clear. They are attacks on government targets or on the Revolutionary Guard. This image, this one is brutal.
This is a Revolutionary Guard base. And then there's a video going around of what happened to some members of the Revolutionary Guard. How did they end up? A graphic video is circulating on social media. It's intense. I'd like to talk about this with you. Last night we signed off saying that Israel was launching a very, very delicate operation inside Lebanon. What happened last night? Now that it's official, Bibi has already discussed it.
Thank you. What happened last night?
The rescue attempt?
Yes, what happened last night was we were broadcasting live. It was 2:30 in the morning here in Israel, and we were receiving information about things that were happening inside Lebanon, things that we couldn't talk about yet. And we said, we'll talk about it as soon as we can, probably today. What happened was that there were reports that helicopters were arriving to carry out an operation in the central eastern area of Lebanon, in a valley there which belongs to or is occupied by Hezbollah.
The Bekaa Valley?
The Bekaa Valley, indeed, which was also hit. In fact, where Israel attacked, 80% of the place was evacuated beforehand because it's one of the places where Israel gave an evacuation order. So what happened was that a special operation was carried out with elite forces from the Israeli army. At night, where due to intelligence information they had, they tried to find, search for, and locate the lifeless body of Ron Arad. Ron Arad is a soldier from the Israeli Air Force who in 1986, during an operation in Lebanon, had his plane. He was on a plane. What's the name of the person next to the pilot?
Navigator.
The navigator. He was the navigator of an Israeli fighter jet. He was together with the pilot. They have a technical failure. They want to launch a missile. The missile explodes prematurely, and therefore both of them have to eject from the plane. Each one lands in a different place. The pilot is rescued in a very short time, within a few hours, and they bring him back to the state of Israel. But they arrived too late to rescue Ron Arad. When they get there, he had already been kidnapped. Members of a terrorist organization called Amal, which at that time was linked to Hezbollah, were radical Shiites.
Amal, for those who don't know, is the predecessor. That is, it came before Hezbollah. Amal.
Yes, Hezbollah already existed. Okay, I mean, both organizations existed in parallel, but then Amal merged with Hezbollah.
In fact, Amal, which you will see live here very soon, we're going to have a very special guest. Amal kidnapped a Spanish police officer from the Spanish embassy. On the same day, they also kidnapped the diplomatic corps for a few hours. And that was absolute madness. We have located the police officer. Besides, he's a great friend, and he'll be around here soon on military strategies. I've promised him the interview a long time ago, and it's amazing. But yes, Amal is the ideological origin of Hezbollah. After that,
correct, absolutely right. They are fundamentalist Shiites who operate in the region of Lebanon, mainly in southern Lebanon. But we also have them in Beirut, in the Dahiyeh neighborhood, for example, in the Bekaa Valley. We have them there too. Well, what happened? That Ron Arad's trail was lost. Some photos arrived, a video arrived where you can see him with a beard. And from 1988, 2 years after his kidnapping, his trail was lost completely. and it's no longer known who has him, whether he's alive or not. And they start trying to find out what happened to Ron Arad, and in fact, several decades go by without any information about where Ron Arad is. There were a lot of theories. One said that Hezbollah had him, that Amal had given him to Hezbollah, and that in 1988, due to the torture he suffered during interrogations, he died while in captivity. In 1980, 3 years later in Lebanon, there were 3 kidnapped Israeli soldiers. One of them was Ron Arad. And a prisoner exchange takes place, but they release the other 2 and not Ron Arad, no, saying they don't know where he is. And then that's when the theory starts to emerge that maybe he was sold or handed over to the Revolutionary Guard. And he ended up in Iran, and the Iranians have him. And so time went by until finally, little by little, it seems that the situation started to become a bit clearer. And because nobody knows anything, because Israel has interrogated people from the Revolutionary Guard, has interrogated people from Amal, has interrogated people from Hezbollah, and it seems that the trail is lost in 1988. So they conclude that he died in captivity in 1988, and to this day, his body has not been recovered. His body is somewhere either in Lebanon or Syria or Iran. And the latest information points to him being in Lebanon, in one of the cemeteries of one of the Shiite villages in the Bekaa Valley region. And that's why, due to intelligence information, Israel launched that rescue operation last night. No Israeli soldiers were killed or injured. Around 40 Hezbollah terrorists died. Thanks, that's 40 fewer terrorists. They took some bodies from the cemetery, did DNA tests on them, and will return them later. Because none of the 3 or 2, I'm not sure exactly how many they took, none of them was Ron Arad. So it was an operation that, while successful in the sense that they managed to achieve their goal of bringing back the body they wanted, and there were no casualties. Everything went well. The body wasn't Ron Arad's, so now they'll have to return it, and we still don't know where Ron Arad is. That's what happened last night at 2:30 between 2 and 3 a.m. Now Israel...
Tremendous. Oh, I'm seeing comments here in the chat. I'm seeing some pretty interesting comments. This is one of them. You are paid by Israel, you go out into the streets of Israel and show that you haven't suffered any harm. Netanyahu himself admits the attacks. You say nothing is happening? I don't know.
I think that... Play it again, play it again.
Play it. Should we play it for him again? Or should we play the second part of Taco on top with the missile?
Or... Play it again, play it again.
Well, I want to say something else. If someone doesn't like our sarcasm, they have a very interesting option, which is to clip it and leave. All right? We've been receiving death threats for 48 hours in our emails on social media, threatening us and calling us liars, saying that life has been destroyed and that we're lying. I insist, if someone dislikes the format, they should start their own channel. Currently, you can't fly to Israel, but later they can fly there, record, and explain it themselves. If they don't like the format, I insist they should go. Let them go to another channel. There are 20,000 channels, and they'll be happy to welcome them with open arms. For now, we're going to do it the way we believe we want to do it, with our style and our way of doing things. So I'm going to start blocking these kinds of comments, hiding people, and moving on. That's it. Let's put it on again.
Don't be mean, don't block anyone, don't hide anyone. They're people who, after all, are just concerned.
Well, but let's see. A little respect. Look, this is a war. We can't be crying all the time.
Is that okay? Even in Israel, at night they have a show called Eretz Nehederet, where they spend their time making fun of the situation. I understand that the no...
It's fine.
It's fine. Let's see. I understand that people are used to us usually being serious with the information we provide. But look, was it obvious from the very first minute that we were being ironic, or was it 100% obvious? The thing is, at one point I start laughing. I can't help it.
It's just inevitable. Dude, at some point we're going to watch it again. I really loved the part with Gog and Magog. This, yes. There's a moment when Ariel gets really hyped with the video. There's a moment when he just goes all out, like on fire.
Well, again, where is this person who says we don't show the reality of Israel? You already took it down?
No, they've deleted it.
They've deleted it.
He says, you're paid by Israel, go to Israel's streets. So.
Let's do two things. Let's do two things. Paid by Israel. No, I wish Israel paid us for what we do.
It's about time. It's about time.
No, it's just that people say you're on the Zionist payroll. They say that to a lot of people. Okay, so where is the Zionist office I go to each month for my salary? Let them tell me, because so far no one has paid me anything.
They haven't even sent me a press card. They've told me that YouTube channels aren't media outlets. So just imagine.
On the payroll of Zionism, but what is that? Can someone, please, all those people who say we're on the payroll of Zionism, tell me, please, because I'm losing a lot of money. Since nobody told me which office to claim my salary from, I'll collect it retroactively since I opened the channel. Can't you imagine this?
Isn't it amazing? Let's replay it. People may not have noticed yet.
Play it again.
It's incredible. Mute yourself and listen. No.
I already heard it before. I heard it before.
You messed up, huh? Did Ariel mess up? Well, guys, we've arrived in Tel Aviv. Honestly, the smoke is blocking our view. There are even planes and everything already. We see the columns of smoke rising, the missiles falling. This is hell. It's unbelievable. We're here with Ariel Kanieski, who's around here. Kanieski.
Cheers, cheers.
With Taco too. We've also brought Taco with us, war correspondent.
Exactly.
We see a lot of columns of smoke. We see the destroyed skyscrapers.
The apocalypse. The apocalypse.
The apocalypse is there.
The apocalypse. In Tel Aviv, all the destroyed buildings, as you can clearly see there, everything on fire, explosions everywhere.
People jumping from the buildings.
Nothing is left standing, nothing is left standing. People running away, fleeing by the sea.
Look, 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 those swimming.
Escaping, every man for himself. No one is walking here on the boardwalk having a coffee. People are scared to death. Look, as you can see, no one is coming out here to exercise. All the Israelis are in the shelter, crying, scared to death. Look, 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 look.
Look, 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 in panic?
In panic, in panic. Those people are escaping right now.
They are escaping.
What's happening in Tel Aviv is terrible, really crazy. It feels like the war of Gog and Magog. Boom.
We had to come to this Tel Aviv because they've been talking and telling stories all night and all day. In fact, we could go up there. I think you can get up there. Yeah.
Now we're going to see it from above?
Now we're going to see it from above. To see the flames from the skyscrapers, the towering inferno. All night people were saying that the city was destroyed, that it's hell here. We've come to Jaffa, which is the Arab area. The shops are open, people are calm, total coexistence. This is tremendous. This is amazing. People strolling and enjoying the day. There go the arriving planes. Look, a tanker. There's a Jetis tanker arriving. A Stratotanker right now. That's going to land at Ben Gurion. There we can see it. It's incredible, folks. It's incredible. Look, this morning when I woke up, after sleeping, when I woke up, I started seeing videos of Tel Aviv destroyed. I said, what happened last night? Ariel, I'm telling you seriously, when I saw it this morning, some videos of missiles here, a rain of them, cluster bombs. I said, oh my God, Tel Aviv is destroyed. By the way, speaking of cluster bombs, they dropped this a while ago. Israel, can't you see the video?
Yes, but I'm getting it with a bit of a delay.
Wait. Let's see.
I'm still watching the waiting video.
No, I'll share it with you. I have it here. Here it is. That's it. You'll see it here. That's it. You can see it now. You can see it now.
Yes, I see it.
This was Hezbollah. This is Iran. They keep doing the same thing, dropping cluster munitions. They keep doing the same thing. I have my own personal comment, but I'm not going to say it. Ariel and I have a personal comment about cluster munitions. It's not a good one.
We were in the car and I told Strategies, hey, I'm going to tell you something. Maybe I'm saying something stupid, but I have a weird idea, probably an unpopular opinion about the topic of cluster bombs. And I gave him my opinion and he said to me, no, you're right. I thought the same thing too. We're not going to say it. Sorry, we can't say it.
We can't say it, but we have an interpretation of the attack with cluster munitions. That could be revolutionary for Israel. It could be revolutionary.
Listen to me. Strategies, people keep saying that we went too far. What I think we should do is edit the video afterwards and shorten the irony part a bit so people don't get scared. Those who watch the replay...
Which one? At the beginning?
Yes, yes, at the beginning, they say we spent a lot of time being ironic, that it seemed like it was true.
Now let them live, let them feel the pressure we lived through. There you have a B-1 coming back from Iran after hitting the Iranian regime. By the way, today Donald Trump said it's going to be a very tough day for the regime.
Do you want to know why?
Tell me?
Should I explain why I'm sending one? Do you want a video?
A good video. Send me the video.
I have a good video. Wait, I'm going to send you a video.
Look, another plane is arriving in Tel Aviv, another one. To the airport, which was destroyed.
I'm sending it through our communication channel. Check it there. And if you want to publish it,
Let's see. Let's take a look at it.
that's happening right now, huh? Trump was likely referring to that.
Woo. Oh my, oh my. This is really intense, Ariel. This is a tough video, huh? This is a tough video. If the sarcasm bothered anyone, we apologize. It's just the response from thousands of anti-Semites who were here waiting to see Tel Aviv destroyed, which hasn't happened. Oh my God, Ariel, what is this?
They're starting to attack refineries. They're starting to attack what hurts Iran the most, which is its main economic engine, oil.
Do you know that today? Sorry, do you know that today? Put it on, put it on.
You can play it now.
It's on, it's on.
Ah, it's on.
It's on. You know what? Today, the training of a United States of America paratrooper assault unit was suspended because it's suspected they might be deployed in some places in Iran. That's how the situation is. Look. Look at the images. I'm sharing them with you here. You can watch the video through your camera. Everything that's happening today. Missile factories. Israel is shooting down drones. This is one that was coming toward Israel. It was shot down outside the airspace. None have escaped. Not a single one has escaped. Not one has entered. Iran hasn't managed to get a single drone through. This is incredible. Then, such operations are being carried out inside Iran. Quite powerful operations. Look at what we're going to see now. And me, what I'm already seeing is that it's being attacked. Military command and control centers, air defense centers are already being attacked. Arsenals are being hit. They're overlapping, one phase with another. We have an open phase, which was the suppression of air defense and missile launch systems. And now what we're seeing is open war, total war. By the way, speaking of the radar issue,
What's going on? Wait a second. Strategies. Wait for the tanker, the one you recorded. Landing from the Mediterranean, it moves.
scroll to Iran.
Do you know where it was coming from?
I don't know.
It's funny. Where could it come from? It comes from the Mediterranean. What's beyond that at 44,000 kilometers? What country is beyond, on the other side of the Mediterranean? It comes from an important base. What do you call it, Peter? Do you call it? Who doesn't let the little American planes land?
Could it be from where Hercules placed the pillars? Plus ultra?
It's just that it's very funny.
You know, the land of wine, of the bull, Spain. It came from Spain.
That's good.
Tremendous. Very, very, very tremendous. I was saying that now they're focusing on destroying the arsenals, which means we can think that there will be a ground operation. Did you notice we discussed the radars in the car? The attack happened? Are we about to see it on your channel? When did they attack us? That we had to get out of the car and take cover on the road with the soldiers and with the people who were also driving by. The United Arab Emirates bought 2 early warning radars, but 4 arrived. I'm going to show an interesting photo. In the last few hours, it's been said that radars have been destroyed, which I don't doubt. It's something likely and also logical that radars have been destroyed, because those kinds of attacks are meant to destroy the defensive capability of Israel and the United States. But what I mentioned before has also come up yesterday, that possibly there could also be some that are fake. That is, mock-ups placed so that Iran, with the satellite images provided by its allies in this matter, which are China and Russia, thinks the radars are there, and launch the attack. I mention this because in the United Arab Emirates, in this area, there were 2 that were real, but in total there were 4. This one is real, this one is real, a real radar. But the other one we saw in the image, which was also deployed, wasn't real. It was a mock-up. So the rate of radar destruction isn't that high. And that's probably why we're still receiving early warnings. In Israel, the early warning is still active. Yesterday, there was a moment when it sounded really fast, from the first siren to the second. Today, it seems like things are getting back to normal again, and we're returning to the usual rate, which is good news. The airport that is actually destroyed is this one. It's the Mehrabad International Airport in Tehran, in the north of Tehran. A significant number of aircraft have been destroyed at this airport, as we can see. All that destruction of aircraft over there, it was attacked last night. This is the after the battle. And one of the videos that, well, 2 of the videos that have impressed me the most today is this one. They said they were not going to attack their allies, their neighbors, their brothers, that is Dubai. Just a little while ago, a drone hit that skyscraper again. Iran has said that the United States has broken the truce with the Arab brethren. It's the United States' fault that they are attacking again. And this one, Ariel, this video? This one is impressive. That video is impressive. The column rising up, the destruction you can see. Look here, what we're seeing. It's incredible. Look. Arsenals one after another, being destroyed, being left behind. What are they saying on TV? What are they talking about right now?
Nothing is here in Israel. No, not for now, not for now.
I just see too much calm. It's just not...
Yes, everything is pretty calm right now. Bibi is speaking. Bibi is speaking live. We'll play it later to see a bit of what she's saying.
What, Bibi? What did she say? That yesterday's operation didn't go well, meaning there was no positive result. But he's still convinced and keeps working to bring them all home, including the Israeli pilot.
Ron Arad's wife wrote a post saying that she is very grateful for Israel's efforts to find Ron Arad. But she asked, please, not to put the soldiers in danger.
Look at this news. Israel's assessments indicate that Iran now has around 100 operational missile launchers out of the approximately 420 it had before the war. Around 150 were destroyed, while another 150 were hit and buried in underground sites, making them currently unusable. 100. Launchers, not missiles, launchers. Airports, Dubai Airport. By the way, greetings to all the Spaniards who are stranded around the world and whom the government doesn't know how to bring home. Dubai Airport. There you see it? Is the airport a military target? Haven't they actually gone to attack specifically the airport's radar? If you look over there, that's where it is, with the clear intention of creating air chaos, putting the safety of thousands of people at risk, thousands of people. And now the situation, well, it's striking, isn't it? According to the United States of America, this second phase that we're about to enter could last 14 days. I mean, how do they have it all so established? How do they have everything so prepared? How do they know how long all of this is going to last? This is something that surprises me, but well, you can't be surprised. Do they know that the son of the Ayatollah is injured? By the way, this is Iraq. Check out Iraq. Anti-aircraft defense system. Iraq. That's the use of a CRAM system. It's a point defense system. A Gatling machine gun, which fires super fast to shoot down drones, projectiles, cruise missiles. And there you can see it, right?
Iraq.
The image is impressive. Israel Katz says that if Lebanon doesn't control Hezbollah, they will control it themselves. There is talk and speculation that Israel could stay permanently in some areas of Lebanon. How do you see this? What do you think?
He said it the other day too, and everyone keeps saying that. Everyone is saying it in the government and also in the opposition. That if to guarantee security, you have to create a security zone, like in Gaza. The famous yellow line was, what color was Gaza?
The yellow line, yes?
The yellow line of Gaza. Well, if we have to create a yellow line in Lebanon to guarantee the safety of the northern towns, then we will do it. And this is something that not only the Minister of Defense has said, but also other politicians. The other day on my channel, we listened to Smotrich, then we also listened to Yair Lapid, who also said the same thing, and I think that's fine. If the Lebanese government, whose job it is in theory, its job is to control the terrorist group operating in its country, is not able to do its job properly, it seems they're now planning to address that issue more actively. We're going to have to do it ourselves, and if that requires us to create a security line inside Lebanese territory, like there was until the year 2000, there was a security line until Israel finally withdrew completely from Lebanon. We'll have to do it again until Hezbollah is totally disarmed or no longer exists, which are essentially the same, since disarming Hezbollah means they cease to exist. The same as with Hamas, I think that's fine, thank you.
This is Gaza, which we haven't discussed in a while. Today in Khan Yunis, there was an elimination. We need to mention it. There was an elimination in Khan Yunis. We don't know anything about Gaza these days. Do you realize how Gaza has faded away now?
No, nobody talks about it. Every now and then there's some attack here and there, but nothing more. We also don't know what's happening with that supposed phase 2, where it was never supposed to be dismantled. In theory, but it's like Gaza has already moved to the background or even further back in the news. No, nobody talks about Gaza. Nobody talks about Gaza.
It's terrible.
Yes, terrible.
What's happening right now is really terrible. What's going on? Hey, is there any more news about the Ayatollah's son?
About the Ayatollah's son, I discussed it yesterday on my channel. The target when attacking the bunker, the one we saw Israel attack in Tehran, was the Ayatollah's son, Mujtaba Khamenei.
I like how you pronounce it, Mujtaba.
Mujtaba?
Mujtaba?
Mujtaba. That's how they told me it's pronounced. I tried to pronounce it, but it's never going to come out the same.
How professional. What a professional.
My brother Mujtaba Khamenei, and in theory, he was in the bunker. But Israel has such a sophisticated and precise level of intelligence, I don't understand it. I'm in shock. They know he was there. They know he survived. How do they know he survived and that he's injured? How do they know all that? How can we know all that? How can that be? Oh my God, it's amazing, amazing.
Well, Israel is using, just so you know, 2,000-pound high-explosive munitions to blow up the bunkers where they're hiding. A bunker where, with that kind of ammunition, no one survives. No one survives. I'm saying it clearly, it's impossible. In fact, the images we've seen of bodies and dismembered people are shocking. We obviously can't show them. But it's really, really intense. Really intense. Something surprises me, and I want to see if you agree with me on this. Naim Qassem is still alive.
Qassem is still alive?
But he's still alive because they want to keep him alive because they think he might be the only one who can maybe control the situation later. Or maybe because he's really not that important.
Right? I think he's still alive because they haven't found a clear way to get rid of him yet. I think that's why he's still alive. I believe that the moment Israel has intelligence and knows where he is, 80 tons.
Do you think that's the standard number for that type, or 40?
It depends on how far underground it is, right?
Or it depends on who the minister is?
It depends on who the Minister of Defense is. We don't have Yoav Gallant anymore. We miss him a bit.
Tell the story of Nasra, the one about the 80 tons.
Especially with the one we have now, Israel Katz. We miss Gallant.
Tell the story about the 4080 thing.
Well, Bibi was there. Bibi was at the UN Assembly. Do you remember?
Yes.
It was the UN Assembly, and Bibi was at the UN Assembly, and everything was done by phone. In fact, some people say that Bibi's trip to the United States, why did he go? Why didn't he send someone like the foreign minister? And he went when it seemed that, in theory, the attack against Hezbollah could start at any moment. The beeper operation had already happened a few days earlier when Israel activated the explosives in the beepers in just a minute, which Israel itself had sold to Hezbollah through a secret Mossad company or several secret Mossad companies. So when the intelligence information arrives and they tell them Nasrallah is in the bunker, they tell the defense minister at that time, who was Yoav Gallant, they say, we know where he is. And Yoav Gallant says, okay, let me talk to the prime minister and I'll tell you what to do. He talks to the prime minister on the famous secure line. He comes back to the room. There's a green light. We can attack. And they say, we're going to drop 40 tons. Gallant looks at him and says, drop 80. We're going to increase the probability from 90% to 98%. We're going to drop 80, double the amount. And they dropped 80 tons on him.
Now, 80 tons. That's insane. You continue with this because it's crazy.
But wait, 80 tons means 80 planes have to take part. How many planes have to take part?
No, actually 40 planes.
40 planes. Okay, that's still a lot. I mean, 40 planes went and fired at the same place at the same time.
Yes, 40 planes.
Yes.
Let's say maybe it depends on the plane they used. But let's see, the F-15S, well, maybe less than 40. It could be done maybe because an F-15 can carry 3 JDAMs of those. I don't know. But if they're F-16s, it's 2. If they're F-35s, I think it's 2 as well or something like that, more or less. Let's say between 25 and 40 planes.
Okay. Still, that's an exaggerated amount of planes for one person.
Yeah, well, with the Ayatollah, it's been 100. The record hasn't been broken either.
Well, I mean, where's the Ayatollah and where's the Nasrallah? Aren't they different categories?
There wasn't enough time to go back, reload weapons, and return to Iran. We were already running out of time.
Yes.
It's tremendous. It's tremendous. That's right.
That's right.
It's tremendous. Ariel, do you have the program here now?
Thank you.
Now we're going there, but are we going to watch destruction videos or not? Thank you.
Right now, we're going to see Tel Aviv completely destroyed again on my channel. We saw Tel Aviv destroyed on yours, and now we're going to see Tel Aviv destroyed on mine. Thank you.
Hey, I wouldn't want to leave without showing my taco video.
Play it, play it, play it. Don't worry.
We can play it?
And does it show taco pooping? Yes. So that people understand, that was the only missile that fell in Tel Aviv today. The one my dog left.
Damn dog, huh? What a mess with the dog. 1 second. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for Taco's video. Of course, it's just that we have so many videos here that we've recorded today. So much content that it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see. Here we are. The taco video. The taco video. Let's see, guys.
Here we were, you and I talking.
We weren't chatting. We were sitting there, relaxed, enjoying the afternoon.
Tel Aviv destroyed. We watched it happen. You can see it in the background.
Yes, 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 yes. You can see Taco a little bit over there. 1 second. Let's put it like this. You can see him there. Taco, Taco. It's going to be the main scene of this video. He let one rip, a really good one. And we're going to see what happens. Fam, please hit like, send a super chat. If you like the content, you can support us. I'll say it again. The reason we were being sarcastic is because you don't know, most of you. But there is a social network called X Twitter where they've been saying for more than 48 hours that Tel Aviv is destroyed. All right? It's destroyed and that it's destroyed. That we're liars and that the government pays us and that it's destroyed. So we went out to film Tel Aviv from a distance. So you can see everything completely. So you can see that there's nothing, that nothing is happening, but let's go see it. Come on, let's watch this video. You're going to laugh. This one is funny too. Can you smile during a war?
I don't even remember what we talked about there anymore.
Well, get ready to hear yourself because wait,
Then I might just mute myself.
you're not coming back here? Let's see.
Let's listen to it.
Good afternoon, family. We are here at Military Strategies with Taco Kanieski, with Ariel Kanieski, who is also here.
Taco, come here. Shalom.
Are we watching right now? What is impacting me the most at this moment is the number of Jews on the seashore, there on the beach, waiting for ships to arrive to rescue them.
Jumping off the skyscrapers.
I've already seen parachutes jumping from the skyscrapers. Look at the flames. The hell that's falling from the sky. Missiles. Everything is falling.
Missiles keep falling non-stop.
It's terrible. Since we got here, we've had time to see, I don't know, I think 300 missiles. Is everything they're saying true?
A nuclear bomb fell recently and another one dropped just 10 minutes ago.
Yes, another one has fallen too. You can see it there. You can see the nuclear bomb there. Look at the mushroom cloud. The nuclear mushroom cloud is right there in front. It's totally another one. Another one. Another one. Look, 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 look.
It just fell.
Careful, 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 okay? Careful, the radiation is coming. I'm already here taking 40 iodine pills because of the radiation. It's impossible to be in Tel Aviv. Honestly, you're all correct. Everyone who's saying yes, that it's destroyed, that missiles are falling everywhere. Look, those skyscrapers over there are on fire. This looks like, I don't know, Tehran, this is Tehran, but on the other side of the world, it's absolutely crazy. We had to come here, now speaking seriously. Ariel Kanieski, Judo History and Military Strategies.
Isn't it silly we had to come all the way here?
We have to come, but at least we enjoy the scenery.
Of course. And the food?
We're also in Jaffa. We've been eating in the Arab neighborhood. There's Taco, who's leaving us a gift.
Don't film Taco doing his business.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Taco is there.
Wait, I'll be a good citizen.
Ariel will collect the missile remains.
Careful, Taco.
There's Ariel picking up the remains of Taco's missile.
Very good, Taquito. I'm going to throw this.
Great, Taco. Well, let's see. I'm here talking to the people. I'm coming.
I'm coming now. I'm going to keep going.
It's something spectacular. There's no destruction here. There's nothing like what they've been saying. Last night, there was no massive destruction. People are here calmly, enjoying the fresh air, spending the afternoon, enjoying a very beautiful sunset in Israel. It has nothing to do with the story they're telling or what they're saying. And we had to come here too, on site, prove that it's a complete hoax, that Tel Aviv is destroyed. After what they were saying last night, come on, saying that hypersonic missiles had destroyed the city, that there was censorship, and because of the censorship, no one could comment on what was happening. March 7th, Saturday. March 7th, it's Shabbat. And it's amazing. Ariel, they had said that last night Tel Aviv was destroyed.
Yes, but well, it's part of the propaganda. Haven't we been saying since the beginning of the war that part of the war is also media related? It's also media related. And for some reason, there are people in the West who swallow the propaganda whole.
Yes.
And they believe everything they see. Recently, I showed a lot of artificial intelligence images. It's now very easy to create images with AI.
It's incredible. It's incredible. It's really good.
Yeah.
But the videos out there are really great. But the thing is, of course, reality is different. Why aren't live images of the attacks being recorded now? Simply so as not to help Iran improve its firing capability. But as you can see here, the city is still standing.
Is that right?
I mean, there's no destruction, there's no column of smoke, there are no ambulances rushing around. People are down there on the beach, and later we're going to go down there quickly. And here there are no signs, not even of a war.
No, I mean, sometimes the siren goes off.
It goes off, that's true.
In fact, it's happened to us and we've shown it.
Happened to us twice.
And it will probably happen to us again, but it's totally normal. The siren goes off and you head inside and that's it. Wait, I'm going to get Taco. There's a big dog coming. Taco, come here.
Hello, hello, hello.
There he is. There is Kaninsky. All right. Well, Tel Aviv is not destroyed, no.
It seems not. Unfortunately, for many, Tel Aviv is still standing,
Hey, maybe you rebuilt it in one night.
which is also possible. We are the startup nation. That's right. We are the startup nation.
You are the people who rebuild temples.
Now, I don't understand how it can be that for the past 8 days, there have been YouTube channels that report this news every day. They sit comfortably at home.
In Malaga, and the platform doesn't censor them. Well, from Malaga, from Canada, from Madrid, from everywhere.
From places, yes.
From Valencia. There's also an epicenter of anti-Semitism there too.
Yes, that's classic anti-Semitism. That's real anti-Semitism.
The mud missiles haven't arrived yet. The 8,000 missiles they said last night would arrive, that they were going to fire 8,000 advanced weapon missiles. Anyway, are they... This is total disinformation or ignorance, or all three things together, and evil? No, a lot of evil. When there are people who have families in Israel, people who are trapped in Israel, who can't get out, and these people go on YouTube channels to alarm others, saying that life has been destroyed, putting everyone in a state of immense anxiety. To thousands of people. What we did at the beginning, as you saw, creating that cloud saying it's destroyed, this has been incredible, total destruction. Imagine the psychological pressure that so many Jews and non-Jews are under. When they see those programs with all those people saying they're going to fire 8,000 missiles in one night, that they're going to launch weapons of mass destruction, that the city is in flames, that there are hundreds of victims trapped in the buildings, realize that it's only because you mainly watch this channel. You don't watch other channels, which I recommend you don't watch. You should watch channels where truthful information is given. But yes, it's very hard for thousands of people. But well, here it is, here we are, here is Ariel Kanievsky, Jewish history, here it is. Military strategies, no TV network pays us, no government subsidizes us. We've simply come out as two citizens, him as a citizen of Israel, me as a tourist, to record a very beautiful image of a sunset in Tel Aviv. Yes, it's at war, that's undeniable, the country is at war, but it's not like it's portrayed. It's not so catastrophic. There are tense moments, which we will now see on Ariel's channel. We will see those tense moments, obviously things that are noteworthy, but that doesn't change the fact for a moment. Life goes on. People go on with their lives. People are not going to be locked up for life or forever in their homes. And those 10, 15 minutes overlap during the day in 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. They're there, but for the rest of the day. This is Israel, this is Tel Aviv, and it's a country that, as you can see, we went, and it's not a coincidence, we went to Jaffa because it's the place where there's a very large Arab population. So that it could be seen or understood that people can live together, that there are no problems at all, that there is no kind of difficulty among the population between one group and another. As it has been said about paying 50,000 euros to enter a shelter, no one has asked us for 50,000 euros to enter any shelter. No one has asked us anything. Here's the current situation. Ariel, we're heading to your channel.
All right, let's go. I'll send you the link so you can join.
You send me the link, I'll go straight there with you. That's it. So go ahead and start opening it because I'm going to play the last 3 videos I have here, which are important. They're really good.
Okay.
And I want to discuss them with you because there is news from Turkey.
So I'm heading over there.
Go ahead and open up. There's news from Turkey. Are they carrying out new attacks? Now, as Ariel said, in 30 fuel depots across Iran, they want to leave the Ayatollah's regime without fuel now. And have the Turks said anything? Let's put it up here on the screen. Statement from the Turkish Minister of Foreign Affairs, where he said that there is potentially a risk, which we are going to see now, of civil war within Iran. Turkey. It says that they oppose any scenario that aims to trigger a civil war in Iran. This is the most dangerous scenario, and we warn both the West and the East, everyone, against it. Such a scenario would not only increase suffering for innocent Iranian civilians, but could also displace millions, forcing them to flee as refugees to neighboring countries and beyond. Turkey is already threatening to open its borders to allow refugees to come to Europe. That's already being threatened. Turkey is already saying that it will open the doors so that the Ayatollahs are not overthrown. Turkey is comfortable. It's comfortable because it knows that Iran can't sell oil right now. It's not a competitor in terms of exports. The Turks have a lot of gas pipelines and oil pipelines that pass through their territory, and they're not interested in Turkey entering the international market in a strong way. Besides this, they're not interested in Iran later becoming a potential territorial rival in the region. They're not interested. Netanyahu. We have surprises to weaken the regime. Whoever lays down their arms will not be harmed. Netanyahu makes Donald J. Trump's words his own. He says it clearly. Whoever lays down their arms, whoever stops massacring the population and surrenders, will not. And their life will be spared. Trump has said it, Bibi is saying it, Netanyahu is confirming it, and that's super important. So, well, that's the situation. Obviously super, super important. What else do we have? Before we head to Ariel's channel to see the full story. Look at the image of the main refinery in Tehran. Look at this image. Pay attention to what you're about to see now. Here it is. What an explosion, what a fire. Iran's oil industry is going to collapse completely. It's going to fall completely. That can be rebuilt, no problem. It can be rebuilt, but now the regime won't have any capacity at all. This shows that Donald Trump wants a full solution, not just appointing someone to take the oil, but seeking comprehensive changes. And Netanyahu warns Lebanon of disastrous consequences. If the government of Lebanon doesn't disarm, things are going to get ugly over there. Very, very ugly. Official reports from the United Arab Emirates say that an Asian driver died in Dubai when the remains of a missile interception struck his vehicle. We already have another victim in Dubai. Because of Iran's missiles, one more. The one who launches the missile is Iran. The one responsible is Iran. Massive attack, and it was possibly carried out with B-1S, possibly with strategic bombers against a Revolutionary Guard base. This.
I got bored easily. How much is it? How much is it? How much?
It's massive. It's massive. There's no other word. What the United States is already deploying. And the statement that it has 100 missile launchers left. They're not going to last that long. If it's true, those 100 missile launchers aren't going to last that long. The situation for Tehran is going to be tougher than we can even imagine. Anyway, fam, let's go quickly now, right now, to keep watching the videos we recorded today in Tel Aviv. There were tense moments. We were attacked twice, had to get out of the vehicle, leave it parked somewhere, and look for shelter. You're going to see that now on Judy Historia, fam. Please, your likes, your comments. We'll see you on Judy Historia in a few seconds.